Hi YouTubers, this is Reginald with another episode of Clever with Cash. If you aren't already subscribed to me, make sure you subscribe to my channel. On this channel, I'll talk about personal finance, my debt-free journey, and also just budgeting tips. Also, if you find this video to be helpful, please make sure to hit the like button. This video is going to be for my August budget meeting. Today, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to start off with a review of the previous month's budget. Next, I'm going to talk a little bit about this month's budget. And then I've been thinking about doing something a little bit different and starting to track my net worth, which I'm still kind of on the fence about. Now, as far as my budget goes, for the most part, I was able to completely stick with my budget as far as July goes. However, I wanted to do lots of things with my budget. Like, I wanted to get my patio roof fixed. I was not able to do that. I wanted to buy a headstone for my grandparents. I was not able to do that. And the reason I wasn't able to do those things is partially because my HVAC system failed. Yes. In Houston, Texas, I was without AC for a few days. The best way I know to describe it is that the air conditioner and the heater are two completely different systems. However, they are connected by a circuit board. So my AC was replaced in my home before I bought it. In 2016, it was replaced. However, my furnace is original to the home, and my furnace was over 15 years. So if you know anything about furnaces, which I did not, I just Googled, furnaces only last for, I think, 10 to 15 years. So mine was well above its age. So I had to do two different transactions. The first, I had HVAC people come and visit, and then the first time, for the initial HVAC visit, I paid $2,800. The technician realized that I didn't have the right pipe in order to exhaust the furnace out through the roof. I don't know, I just learned a whole lot about ACs. That required additional parts and additional labor, $550. This is a total of $3,250. That is not exactly where I wanted to spend my money. So I had to take some money out of my emergency fund, which is $2,700, and as you know, obviously that's not enough to cover the expense, so I had to use some money from my July budget. Also, in the month of July, I have a trip to Cancun. The resort was all-inclusive and my flight was already covered, so I really didn't have to pay for anything. However, I wanted to have new clothes, and of course, I wanted to enjoy excursions while in Cancun, which was budgeted for. So I'm going to be going over my budget for this month. So I get paid around $3,400 a month. I'm transparent with how much I get paid because I'm a teacher. You can look up my salary online. You can look up basically any teacher's salary in any district. So I budget the same amount for my mortgage, which is a little bit over $1,400. For gas, like gas in my car, not my gas bill, $200 for the month. Easy Tech, $80 for the month. Dating, $200. Car maintenance, $80. Internet bill, which is $65. My car insurance, which is around $210. Netflix, I have a premium Netflix, so that's around $20. I budget more for my utilities, like my water bill. I budget $90. It may not be that much. For my gas bill, gas utility, I budget $50. For my Simply Safe alarm system, $30. I have Tidal subscription, $15. Disney subscription, $15. Xander subscription, which is $8. So a really big purchase that I want to buy, for me it's a big purchase, is $100. I want to buy a Ring floodlight. I find them to be very safe and they're solar powered. It has a camera and I can connect it to my phone. And also it lights up my driveway. So I feel like it's everything that I want all into one. I'm also considering switching from Simply Safe to Ring, but I'm going to transition slowly so that if I change my mind, I can always go back. Budget $100 for clothes. For some people that may be a little bit, for some people that may be a lot. I spent a lot of money on clothes the previous month for Cancun, so I'm slowing down a little bit in August on clothes. I just spent $50 on native plants. I've been transforming my yard, so I really want to incorporate more native plants into the yard. I'm trying to be more sustainable. My backyard has compacted soil, which I inherited. That's not my fault. Well, partially is my fault because Goliath, I let him walk back there when it's muddy. But yeah, so I'm working on that, and I know that native plants will help with that. For home decor, I'm budgeting $100. This is also something new for me since being debt-free. I've been budgeting more and more to decorate my home. This isn't a lot, but I buy a little bit over time. This works for me because I want to continue to pay for things in cash. For entertainment, I budgeted $80. For my side hustle, I usually get paid around $1,000. This is in addition to my teacher paycheck. And I'm gonna put all of that into my savings because you already know I wiped out my savings. I still want to get to the fully funded emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months. Yes, I'm still following the Dave Ramsey baby steps. I'm probably considered to be Dave-ish because I did some things out of order. So that's pretty much my budget for the month of August. August is looking like a really slow month as far as my expenses go, but also my budget go. I do appreciate that in September I will be getting 3 paychecks. So that budget is going to look a little bit different because I do get paid bi-weekly, which means every other week, not twice a month. Every one of my paychecks looks different. So even though I gave you the... Okay, so I'm going to try something a little bit different. I did see this lady that I follow, Budget Girl, who is a big inspiration for me even tracking my debt-free journey. She started sharing her net worth. Now, I don't feel completely comfortable with sharing my net worth because I don't want everyone in my business. However, I will give some transparency. Buying a home really shot my net worth up, but also not just buying a home, paying off my debt was very impactful as well. The Houston market has been extremely amazing, and I just bought a house in October, and according to Zillow, house is worth $25,000 more than what I paid for it. I have equity in my home, which is like, wow. So I probably should get it appraised again and refinance. So yeah, my net worth is still in the 5 figures, but in the mid 5 figures. I don't want to go a little bit. So my net worth includes, of course, my house, my car, which isn't that much, my retirement accounts, my checking and savings account, which are very low right now because of the HVAC system. And of course, my mortgage. That will be my only liability because my mortgage is my only debt. For tracking my net worth at the beginning of July, I was trying to do it before, but Personal Capital would not allow me to link all of my accounts together. I don't know what that was about. And I discovered that my net worth was positive, and I didn't realize it would be that positive. Even without my equity in my home, my net worth it would be positive. So even if I didn't have a house, I would have a positive net worth, which is, for me, I thought my home would make me have a negative net worth because I just bought it. So I was like, surely I have no equity in my home besides what I paid for my mortgage payments. So it felt really refreshing to know that my net worth is positive because I was just in debt a few months ago, working 5 million jobs to pay off my student loans. So it's been a really great journey, being debt free. I do like this whole net worth thing because me tracking that makes me feel like, okay, I'm making progress in life. However, it's time for me to move to the next level in my life. Not just focus on paying off debt, but also focus on, right now I'm focusing on savings, but next I'm going to be focusing on starting up my retirement investments again and real estate. I'm very interested in real estate, and that's the investment strategy that I really want to dive more into. I've been listening to Bigger Pockets podcasts every day. I've been listening to their rookie podcast almost every day. Just listen to a bunch of inspirational things and just people doing what I want to do. I will say this journey has been great because it showed me that you need to listen to people who are doing what you want to do. Listen to people who are successful in what you want to do. Because during my debt-free journey, I was very discouraged at times because I would see everybody going out partying and having fun, and I'm just like, okay, I have to work. I have to work to pay off this debt. I'm gonna go to the gym since I can't necessarily afford to go out, and having to say no to events like happy hour. But listening to those podcasts have been very beneficial. It just helped me to reshape my mindset, and I'm still learning. So that's one thing that this journey has also taught me, is that you have never made it. So you can always strive for more. So whether you're debt-free already, whether you're wanting to be debt-free, I would definitely encourage you to look at some of my videos. Of course, you will see related videos. I would say check those out as well. I'm not going to tell you to watch only my videos because I got a lot of my financial advice from a lot of different places. And I know I'm going on a tangent right now that has nothing to do with it, but I just feel so inspired. And I do want to inspire others, but I also want others to know, like, yes, I follow Dave Ramsey, but I also listen to other podcasts. that inspire me financially. Listen to Optimal Living Daily each day. That was the start of my financial journey. Even before I discovered the Dave Ramsey podcast, I would listen to Optimal Finance Daily. It's great to have different perspectives when it comes to money. Um, so if you enjoyed this video, I want you to hit the like button, please, please, please. And if you enjoyed it a lot and you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, you will get notifications for all of my new videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to check out my other content. How you if you don't already follow me, make sure that you also, if you like this